We're back
We're back.
on 420, huh, Tom?
Yeah, you know what that means.
I forgot.
Yeah, I did too.
We still do that. We still do this show.
Did you guys do clickbait while I was gone?
No. And I think the only one mad is Adam.
Fair.
Well, welcome back, Tom.
Thanks.
Everybody should know that Tom Grossi is on track to no longer be a virgin after getting engaged last week. It's going to happen, big guy.
Buddy, I'm crossing my fingers and other things, just hoping.
It's going to happen for you.
Oh, just a few more years.
So close.
2 more years. We here.
We're still
in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is G. Uppy. Yes. Yeah, a lot of people looking out for you, Brandon. A lot of people. Yeah, announced the engagement, and they're like, "Well, what about Perna? How is he going to take this?" I'm like, "Not well.
Not well. Blindsided me. Blindsided me, I say."
Perna was one of like the 15 people on this planet that knew. Yeah, you knew pretty early on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
kept trying to spoil it.
Yeah.
But nobody watches my videos, so it didn't get out.
You're like, it was in every video. Every video, you're like, on this day. Engaged. I see clearly. Oh, look at that. Buffalo-Boston matchup in the playoffs. There you go. It's crossing across sports here.
Sabres versus Bruins.
Well, I mean, the Sabres, they haven't been in the playoffs in like a gajillion years, yeah?
Yeah, them getting in really hurt the Jets, because now the Jets are the lone wolves for the longest playoff drought in sports. So.
North American sports, yep.
God, New York. What a shitty place for sports teams, huh?
They play in New Jersey.
Well, ish. Sure.
Nope.
Yeah, but they're called the New York Jets.
And the Minnesota Vikings are called a football team. But listen, I don't make these decisions.
Yeah.
So. What shirt are you wearing?
Home of the free 72-ounce steak.
Oh.
Look at all that font. You got at least 4 different fonts used.
That's a lot, and that's a pink.
Yeah, I had to borrow my mom's T-shirt yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I rode my bike to their house for dinner.
Your bicycle,
and then I needed a shower, but I forgot to bring a change of a shirt. So I said, "Mom, what do you got in the closet for me?"
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I might keep it. 72-ounce steak. One day, you and I will do a 72-ounce steak challenge.
I don't think we will.
Yes, we will, coward.
I mean, like if it's a cauliflower steak, maybe.
No, come on. One time you can't put away 72 ounces of meat.
No.
What if I slaughter that cow in a really, really nice way? What if I give it a little tickle under the chin and just love it up? So, oh, you're such a precious. Ah! Doesn't see it coming. No pain. Instant death. Great meat.
Brandon, you see, here's the thing. You have told me that you don't really fix a ton of things around the house. I don't know if I trust you to slaughter a cow.
Come on. I'll use I'll use the No Country gun.
The air. Yeah, I mean, that's usually how they do it. So, yeah. I mean, but you just did a stabbing motion, which somehow
I'm learning how cows are slaughtered as we speak.
Okay. All right. So you see where my trepidation lies, in which you're just learning about it now. And I don't know if you're going to, because I don't know where this came from. So
no fun. If you ate meat, how many ounces of a 72-ounce steak do you think you could eat?
I don't know. I mean, oh boy. I feel like I could put a big dent in that. 72 is a lot.
Yeah. It is a ton. I had 14 like 2 weeks ago, and then I was like, that's about max that I want to do in one sitting.
So 40, yeah, 72, that's not
I think I could get up to 20.
Yeah.
And that would be it. After 20, I think there's
still be 52 ounces left.
Yeah, you're taking years off your life at that point, I think.
You took all the years off the life of the cow, so.
I bet Dexter Lawrence could eat all 72 ounces of a steak.
He might be able to. Dexter Lawrence getting traded to the Cincinnati Bengals for the 10th overall pick. We had a little bit of a trade blockbuster on Saturday night, and I'm not going to lie. I think this is probably the best case scenario for both teams. I think that this is one of those, in my opinion, this is one of those rare trades where it's like, you know what? I see it for both sides. Cincinnati Bengals fans can breathe a sigh of relief that they are not going to use another first-round pick on a guy who might not be so good. So they don't even have to worry about that, right? And now the Giants have 2 top 10 picks in this upcoming draft. And Harbaugh was talking about, he's like, if you don't want to be here, well, bye.
I don't want you here.
What are your thoughts on that?
I found the trade surprising in not that Dexter Lawrence got moved. That writing's been on the wall, but that the Bengals were the team that said, we want the guy. Actually, it makes sense, Tom. The Bengals being attracted to a defensive player who is unhappy with his contract. That's the perfect Trey Hendrickson replacement when you think about it.
It's fair.
Knowing that Dexter Lawrence wanted more money, seeing him go to the Bengals was like, what? And so I was like, okay, let me see the extension. What's the extension they're going to give him? Like, I feel like this has to be part of, the process here. And I was like, well, I started writing the script and I was like, well, maybe this is a rare case where the Giants just traded him to whoever would take him. They didn't give a shit about what Dexter Lawrence thought or wanted. That, because we see extensions worked out. Like when Tyreek Hill went to the Dolphins, right? He immediately got a 4-year, $120 million deal. Like maybe this is one of those places he's going to go and he's not going to get an extension. Yeah. And then he got it. And then it was the most Bengals extension ever in a 1-year deal. Yeah. Tacked on to his next 2 years at $28 million, which the $28 million was close to the $30 million Dexter Lawrence wanted. But when you average it out over the next 3 years, it's like $23 million per season. So ultimately, I was like, you know what? The Bengals played this pretty well.
That's what I'm saying.
Played this pretty well, which also surprising. And he seems to be happy in Cincinnati. Surprising. So, yeah.
I feel, because I was a little surprised that was it for the extension. I was kind of like, oh, I either thought he was going to get a little bit more money or it was going to be for more. But I think just having him locked for 3 years, that's like the perfect window of like, okay, he's going to generate a bunch of pressure. You got to hope that guys like Shamar Stewart are going to step up. They drafted him first round last year. And if they can get him going, hey, like that defense could be pretty, I'm going to say serviceable, which I think is a massive upgrade from where they were. They didn't finish dead last year. They got a little better as the season went along. But if they can just have a defense that can make some stops, that can kind of get in the way a little bit, and it doesn't force the offense to have to score 40 points, I feel a little bit better about the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's during this window where they're kind of all in, just trying to go and win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they just need an average defense was the conclusion I got to. Yeah. Because they were like, I think 30th or something in points allowed last year, 32nd in yards. So they need just to be average. And we know that the Giants defense was better with Dexter Lawrence. As simple as you can put it. They were better when Dexter Lawrence was on the field versus when he wasn't.
Sure.
A lot of the football nerds wanted to debate how effective he was, especially last year because his sack numbers dropped. But he does command a lot of attention on the interior
every time.
There's double teams inflated or not, but he's good. He's very good. if you don't think he's the best defensive tackle or nose tackle in the league, he's top 3. And I think that's pretty unanimous, even for like your biggest critic of Dexter Lawrence.
Sure.
And he's now going to be like I think it's around the 10th highest paid interior defensive lineman on a average annual salary, which is very good. That's a good deal.
I think so.
I really think this is going to look stupid next summer when Dexter Lawrence is holding out. I feel like that's what's inevitable, and I don't want to just crap on the Bengals. I feel like once he looks at all the numbers and the money, he's gonna be like, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I'm way down here. I wanted more. What I don't understand is why the Giants couldn't afford that. I think they could. I think really Dexter just wanted out of New York is what this came down to.
I think he wanted a change of scenery. That's everything that I read. It seemed to indicate that. Like, a lot of rumors in there, but
yeah.
But
like his agent didn't even let him counter or something. I forget what I was reading. I was like, yeah, I think he just wanted out, and that's fine. I think if you're a Giants fan, you're excited about who you can draft at pick 10. But I think if you're looking at the Giants with Dart on a rookie deal, with Neighbors on a rookie deal coming off an injury, like now's the time to overpay a defensive tackle a little bit to have him on that line. And what I thought didn't make sense is Harbaugh had Haloti Ngata for, I think it was 9 years in Baltimore, and Ngata was one of the best nose tackles, on planet Earth while he was playing. And I thought, Lawrence with Harbaugh on that defense made a lot of sense, but I just don't think those two ever really made the effort to say, we both want to be here together.
Sure. Yeah.
Lawrence was sick of the Giants, and Harbaugh's like, fuck you, dude. I don't care.
Yep.
I think that's what Harbaugh said to a lot. He's just like, fuck you, dude. I don't care.
I don't care. Gadget. Oh, you're going to the draft? Hell yeah. They usually have some experiences set up. I know they do it differently every year. I would say, man, just like walk around Pittsburgh as much as you can. Pittsburgh is a beautiful city, and most importantly, it's a walkable city. So I don't know how they have everything set up, but they usually have like the experiences. Day 3 is less busy. So if you're going to be there for the full time, that's the time to like do all those experiences. But yeah, man, just enjoy it. It's cool.
Try to find the fourth river would be my suggestion.
They're going to crush it.
They always talk about the 3 rivers there. There's a hidden fourth one. If you can find it and post a photo, I will like it.
I thought it was going to be heavier stakes.
I will like the photo once you find the 4th Pittsburgh River.
Oh, look at that. Did a 72-ounce prime when I was 10. When you're 10, you just have like a bottomless stomach, and you're just like, I'm just going to eat all of this.
Yeah. You also have no consequences for overeating when you're 10.
It's true.
Like, you're talking about your body being able to handle it. I'm not even going to talk about what happens to your tummy at 40. Once you get to 30, you overeat, overdrink. Whew, you're like, it's not worth the risk tonight, fellas. You could be 2 ounces away from finishing that steak, and you'd be like, you know what? I want a good night's sleep. I'm not going to do it. 10, you digest that shit in 5 minutes.
Maybe 6.
Also, I don't believe you.
That'd be a very random thing to wake up. Ashley, I think the Bengals are terrible at developing defensive players, so I'm happy about the Dexter trade. Exactly. I think that this legitimately, if you're a Bengals fan, you're happy just to have somebody of this kind of caliber on your defense, right? Yeah. And on top of that, again, there's this, hopefully, if Dexter Lawrence is being double teamed, this opens the door for some of your other pass rushers to hopefully make some moves and, actually develop a little bit better and get less attention taken or more attention taken away from them. So yeah, I think that this works out for the Bengals. I think if you're the Giants, as Perna was talking about, yeah, Dexter Lawrence makes that defense better, but man, let's see what you do with 2 top 10 picks. That could be fun. That could be really fun.
Yeah. If you're looking at, the last couple drafts for the Bengals, first round, Shamar Stewart, Amarius Mims. Amarius Mims, Miles Murphy. They just haven't had a lot of luck up top. They took Chris Jenkins on the D-line in the second round in 2024. 2022, they had a solid draft there with Dax Hill, Cam Taylor-Britt. But it's also like, I think defensive tackles, it's a tough position to draft and get an immediate impact.
Yes.
I think if you look at a lot of the most dominant defensive linemen, they take a couple years to develop. And the Broncos have a guy in Zach Allen who the Cardinals let go, right? And he's a defensive end, but he plays on the D-line. And he did not become a monster until he landed in Denver. Mm-hmm. Jeffrey Simmons has been very good pretty quickly for Tennessee. Quinnen Williams, very good, but also I'd say Quinnen took a year or two to really get there. It's hard because you need time. And
thank you, Subreddit.
At his age, Dexter's, he's at the end of probably the most dominant period, but I think you're going to get a lot of good football. 3 years is like the perfect window.
I think it's perfect. Yeah. Speaking of 3 years, because I do want to talk about this too, Will Anderson getting being the highest paid non-QB in the NFL. Yeah, 3 years, $150 million. That's not all fully guaranteed, but a good chunk of it is. First of all, makes all the sense in the world, right? I mean, you look at that Texans defense, they were phenomenal last year. And Will Anderson has developed into a monster in this. Like, he is a very good football player. My kind of, I don't want to say surprise, but noticing that it's just a 3-year deal, I think is perfect for Will Anderson, because now he can capitalize, because he's still young. So he could capitalize on yet another blockbuster deal after 3 years from now. So not only is the amount of money that he's getting surpassing Micah Parsons, because the Packers, of course, gave him a new contract, but yeah, I feel like those 4-year deals, I know there was some discussion about this online, but like those 4-year deals, you may not see as many anymore, because especially if you're a younger player and you kind of break out and have these incredible seasons, it's like, well, no, now we're going to do 3-year deals because the cap's going to keep on going up every single year. We know that we can make even more money and not get bogged down by these long-term contracts.
Yeah, it's a better deal for Will than the Texans, right?
Oh yeah.
3-year, $150, $134 million guaranteed.
134, that was it. Thank you, Simply.
Yeah, if you're a Texans fan, I think you would have preferred that this be a 5-year deal.
Of course.
The nice thing with a 3-year deal, if you're the team, is that if something happens, if his production falls off a cliff, or if there's, injury concerns, you're not committed for as long, and you don't have to. This is probably an example of a contract with just less fudging of the numbers in years 4 and 5. Even 5-year deals, most of the time, year 2 or years 4 and 5, like those years don't matter. They're not freaking real. Yeah. Like, you can add and change so much of those the back end of those contracts for cap purposes. I think what's telling though is, they do this before really we see any sort of movement with their quarterback, right?
You're surprised about that?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just saying it's telling. It's like, I think CJ is in such a prove it year for the Texans. Like, they're doing the right thing in terms of how they're talking about Stroud, and this is the type of deal though that gives you a little less money to work with in terms of, usually it's like, okay, let's get the quarterback taken care of, and then we'll also get our edge rusher. But their identity is their defense. They're committed to it. Will Anderson's a great player. They traded up to get him, and now he's being rewarded.
And you hit the nail on the head about Stroud, man. I mean, like, you want to talk about prove it years. Like, this is the ultimate prove it year, because if he does not have a great season, I don't know the future of CJ Stroud in Houston. It's not. I mean, last year was not great, and that playoff performance was horrible. And again,
get ready to learn Kevin O'Connell, CJ.
I like to give him a little bit of grace, just because, like, the O-line is not great. They did lose receivers, right? Like Tank Dell didn't play at all. Like Nico Collins got injured. Like they didn't have a run game, right? Like there are things that are going to help, and going and getting a guy like David Montgomery and just being like, hey, we have an option to run the football. That's kind of nice. I feel like if they're able to get some guys back from injury and also lean on a run game, maybe the protection gets a little bit better, then it's like, okay, no excuses. Go out, CJ, and either you ball or you don't.
Yeah, he needs help. Fucking idiot was too good as a rookie. That was your first mistake, CJ.
That's it. Peaked too early.
You set the bar too high. That is a rookie mistake.
That's it. You just got to give minimal effort.
Yeah.
I think the Rams actually take someone at 13 or we trade down. Everything that I've been reading looks like the Rams want to trade down and they want to move back. But I don't know if their guy is there. I wouldn't be surprised if they, but I've heard a few teams want to trade back. So especially if there's not, because Mendoza is like the clear number one. And then after that, it kind of is up in the air. So I don't know, man. Like this draft is weird. So I don't know. I would imagine there's going to be a few teams that are looking to trade down. I think you're looking more for trade partners who want to trade up into that spot.
Yeah, there could be. I mean, it depends on how they grade out the receivers. Like I could see them adding a receiver to LA. You got Adams getting a little bit older. Yeah, you could, and it would just be fun to give Stafford another weapon. They'll have to pay Nakua soon, right? Yeah, I don't know who are they, because they've got edge. They added corners. Who do they want? Maybe there's a crazy tight end, but they're not going to take that at 13.
That's what I'm saying. They might trade down.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on what positions they think they need. They're good at drafting, though, the Rams.
Yeah. Junior, what a hundo! So we made our last payment towards our wedding on Friday. Congratulations. Let's go. Here's something to help you and Maya prepare to go over budget no matter how hard you try not to. Bachelor party in Galveston this coming weekend. Pray for my liver. P.S. Are the Panthers really going wide receiver? Okay.
I don't think so.
Johnny John John!
What was the soundbite? Was it their GM who was like, "There's no rule that says we can't take a receiver"? That was the thing he said. It was very funny.
Like, just try to look us up. Yeah, I don't think they're, unless it's just 5D chess. I don't think they're going to go wide receiver.
Yeah, that'd be
enjoy that bachelor party. Congrats on the wedding. Let's go. Hell yeah, Junior. We're rocking. Yeah, it's the Panthers are a real interesting team too. There's a few teams for this upcoming draft that I'm just curious on what the hell they do. The Jets are high up on that list, right? The Cardinals are really high on that list. I just want to see. They're in a very interesting spot. And someone was asking me on Friday night Q&A, they were like, what do you think about the Brissett holdout? And I was like, man, I haven't been on the internet in a minute. I didn't know Jacoby Brissett was holding out. And I was like, man, I think this is more of a Cardinals problem than this is a Jacoby Brissett problem. Because I understand, like, Brissett is like, hey, this is probably the only time I'm going to be able to get paid like decent money. But they don't have a ton of options over there in Arizona right now. They brought in Minshew, right? But I don't think they have a ton of options on what they're going to do at QB unless they're ready to really suck.
Yeah, they're going to probably draft a quarterback. And if you're Jacoby, you're like, hey, you need to give me like a 2-year deal. So this rookie doesn't fucking die on your dumbass fucking team. Did you see what happened to us last year? I had to throw the ball 50 times a game because we had no running backs. We had no defense. I did wonders with Michael Wilson. When's Marvin Harrison Jr. going to develop? Give me a 2-year, $60 million deal, and I'll take back everything I just said.
Yep. Yeah. I said more of a Cardinals problem. But, I mean, the Cardinals might also be willing to suck.
Yeah.
They might, if they're looking at the future and they're like, hey, let's just get to the support, let's get the supporting team around whoever our quarterback is going to be in the future, because their starting future quarterback, I don't think, is on the roster. So
he's like, do you know how many times last year I grabbed things off the top shelf for Kyler Murray? It's not part of my job description. And why did you guys keep putting his cleats on the top shelf?
Yeah,
When you knew he couldn't reach it. Yeah. And you're too cheap to keep a step stool in the locker room.
Hey, if they're charging their players for food in the cafeteria, you can't have a step stool in there. Perna, you got a 50. Congrats on the engagement.
Yes! Tom Grossi gets engaged and I make $50.
That's all you
I am the greatest snake oil salesman on the internet. Don't you forget it. Look at this. Just by being associated with Tom, I get $50.
There you go.
Congrats to Maya, too, by the way.
Congrats to Maya, or you said you're taking that from Maya?
No, congrats to Maya.
Oh, yeah. She's in a meeting right now, but I'll tell her. Yeah. Well, Jess already texted both of us.
She did. Yeah. She's such a better friend than me. I texted you before. Once it happened,
you texted me the day before while I'm on the hike trying to hide my phone going, when are you doing it?
Well, Jess really wanted to know.
Yeah, that's fair. So it was, it all worked out. It worked out perfectly. I couldn't be happier. So hang on, I'll pick the video clip for you.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
There's some amazing guys on that staff. Coach Grossi, guy who puts all this time in.
There you go. I figured it was for with the Broncos behind, but mentioning Grossi, I think everything works out. Appreciate
Nobody wants to say it, but that's the best hair look for Russell Wilson.
I've never thought about Russell Wilson's hair.
I think his hair looks very nice there.
Okay.
Let's play it again. Play it again, Tom.
Okay, hold on.
Let's take a look at his hair.
There's some amazing guys on that staff. Coach Grossi, guy who puts all this time in.
Yeah, I like
his hair looks nice. Yeah,
it looks great.
I've never noticed his hair in that clip because I've never looked at Russell Wilson's hair going, yeah, thank you, Eden.
Well, when you watch him play quarterback ineffectively, you start to
notice look at something.
Like, at least he's got good hair still. Good God. Look at that head of hair. Yeah. Russ is going to be okay after football with that head of hair.
Yeah, it'll be totally fine. Great thing, and Gino's going to play well on the Jets and ruin their chances to draft Arch or Dante in 27. I wouldn't say that's an immediate fear. No, I mean, maybe they knock this draft out of the park, and it's like, man, where'd the Jets come from? But I'm looking at the paper, and I don't think you're going to have to. I don't think they're going to be an incredible team this year.
It depends on what your definition of well is, first off.
Yeah, if they're like a bottom 5 team, but it's like 5, then maybe they could be. You know, there's always teams that surprise us, but man, I don't know if the Jets are going to be that team.
I think Geno Smith kind of proved that he is very capable of getting you the draft pick you desire.
That's a really nice way to put it.
I think
very, very
I
nice
do not trust Aaron Glenn. I don't think you have the right head coach. So I feel confident Jets will be drafting top 5. Now, you want to have the number 1 pick. That's clear. You want the choice of quarterbacks, but there's going to be presumably at least 3 intriguing quarterbacks in that draft. Most likely more than that. But as long as you're in that top 3, you know, you'll be in the Caleb, Jaden, Drake May vicinity of being able to select your guy. And I honestly think the Jets shouldn't be left with the choice. I think it should just be the last really good guy available, and it just has to go to the Jets.
You just has to.
You're right. If they're picking 1, they're going to make the wrong decision. I think that's pretty clear. They got to settle for the 3rd best.
There you go.
And I swear to God, if they take somebody who just has an insane pro day again, oh, God help us all.
Yeah, we'll see. Sorry, Jets fans. Yeah, keeping proposal for my wife 28 years ago nearly killed me too. I'm lucky I didn't have a million people ask me. The fact that I had the ring since December, and after every stream, after every vacation, they were like, so did you do it yet? Did you do it? Maya went home to New York, and like her dentist was like, so when are you going to get a ring? And I'm like, oh, got the dentist people ask. It's time.
Dentists.
There was a time.
Call themselves doctors.
Dentist, your name. Hey, let's go. There you go.
Wow.
7-year anniversary today. Congratulations. I also love the profile pic forever.
Go Lions.
BioShock forever.
Go Lions.
In addition, talking about some extensions, Trent Williams. So the 49ers, they dealt with that issue this morning, signs a 2-year, $50 million extension. And
Nice.
so they don't have to worry about Trent Williams wanting to leave Santa Clara now, which you got 2 more years until they're asking this question yet again. But yeah, I feel like this is the best case scenario, and the 49ers had exactly 0 leverage in these conversations, because if they lost Trent Williams, it doesn't matter if they get Mike Evans, it doesn't matter, it would have been a problem on the O-line. So this works out.
Yeah, I mean, this is just and it was a necessity.
Yeah.
Just hopefully, and we just got to stay healthy. It's got to be on the field.
Yeah.
That's every Niner, though, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, it's a damn substation.
How old is their team now? They got to be one of the older rosters,
yeah,
right?
it's getting up there. We've been watching the UFL. It's exciting and super good games. Oh, no, I have not. I have not watched anything. Have you watched any UFL?
No.
Okay.
I have not. I like to try to, but I'm so sick of fucking football. I just can't.
Good thing it's draft week.
I know, right?
It's draft week.
Yeah, I would be excited for the draft.
Though.
My team were picking in the first round.
Mm.
I just get to look at pictures of Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, that's true.
I texted. I got some nudes.
Hey, Panthers. Yeah, they already got a wide receiver who's offensive rookie of the year. Why not? Why not second offensive rookie of the year? Why not too?
Take Pavia. Take him in the 7th. What are you talking about? You don't want him.
Mm.
I'd take Pavia. Throw him behind Bryce Young. I already got 2 short quarterbacks. Systems built for both. I like Pavia.
Systems built for both. Is it just because they're both short?
Yep. Yeah, you think I'm not rooting for the 5'9" quarterback?
You're like, the system is developed around them, and it's just that he's a shorter quarterback.
Yeah. All of their offensive linemen are less than 6 feet tall as well.
Mm. Perna, do you have a draft crush?
Oh, it took everything to not say Dianna Russini. Do I have a draft crush?
I love how you said, look at the restraint that I had, and then said it anyway.
look how big I am.
Yep.
It's Diego Pavia is my draft crush.
There you go.
Let's see. Who do I like? Well, Denver could be drafting a tight end. And I kind of like the man that Pavia threw to in Eli Stowers. So I'm going to be honest. I don't know a lot of players in this draft.
You also don't have a first round pick.
Yeah. I've looked at him. I go, I should remember that guy, and then I forget it. So,
That's fair.
No, I don't have any crushes.
We'll see, Kyle. I mean, yeah, the Panthers are an interesting team. I'm curious to see what the hell they're going to do.
Yeah.
Rook, the Cardinals ready to really suck. They had one decent season in the last decade. They had the 3rd overall pick. The fact it could get worse scares me. It could always get worse. It could always. But I feel like the Cardinals, I like the hiring of LaFleur. I do like that. And last year was so bad because you had no run game because everybody got injured, right? The QB situation was a mess. I don't think the QB situation is getting fixed this year, but the run game could be better. And if you can get, again, just like some support around whoever your future quarterback is going to be, if you see some development from guys like Marvin Harrison Jr., then at least you have some optimism. So even if the record is not good, you see some progress and steps in the right direction. I just feel like for the Cardinals, they have been running on a treadmill for so long. And they're like, why aren't we going anywhere? And especially in a division where 3 of the other teams made it at least one playoff game, and 2 of them were in the NFC Championship game, and one of them won a Super Bowl. That is going to be a hell of a division to try and compete in this year. So I would not be surprised if it's not so great for the Cardinals again.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Another guy I like, who I
For you,
thought the Broncos might be able to draft, was Texas Tech linebacker Jacob Rodriguez.
there you go.
I just don't know if they're gonna be able to grab him. But we were looking at linebackers and tight ends here in Denver.
That'd be fun if you could get a great tight end. That would help your offense a ton.
I can see it now. Chiefs at Broncos. Garrett Bowles. You're a pretty big guy. Ruben Bain Jr. For you, TikTok Perna. What?
He's saying that
you're a pretty big guy.
Ruben Bain's gonna get you.
The Chiefs are gonna draft Ruben Bain.
He's gonna get you. Yep. Joe. Yeah, I'm not worried about the Packers. I think you're going one of three positions for the Packers' first pick. It's corner, defensive line, or offensive line. That's what I think. I think the maybe edge rusher, and that'd be a little bit surprising that early. But if there's a guy on the board that they absolutely love, but you're just hoping that LVN kind of takes that step, and obviously have Parsons coming back. But yeah, I think you're going corner. I think you might double dip at corner. So hopefully it works out better than Randall and Rollins from 2015. But I think it's happening. Besides the Trent Williams extension, there is also a whole lot more smoke about the A.J. Brown potential trade. Now, this wouldn't happen until after June 1st, but it came out today. Schefter was talking about that the Patriots seem to be the most likely landing spot for A.J. Brown if he is to be moved. I'm not super surprised. What are your thoughts, Perna? I think that this would help out the Patriots a bit, but
yeah, I mean, like that's been the whole rumor the whole time, is A.J. Brown to the Patriots. Obviously, the Vrabel connection. And then you had the Russini reporting on the situation, right? Was the forefront.
Yeah.
I think it would depend on what the Patriots give up to get A.J. Brown. Could they use him? Certainly. Do I like the fit with A.J. Brown and Drake May? Yes. I don't know why, well, I know why the Eagles would move on from him. I want to see the Eagles offense play well again with the new offensive coordinator. I defended Jalen Hurts, so I kind of want A.J. Brown just to stay with the Eagles so that I look right later. For the Patriots, yeah, it'd be an insane grab. An insane get for the Patriots. Even if AJ's, what? You can talk about what, like 2 more years there? But yeah. I like Kayshon Boutte. They added Romeo Doubs. They have pieces in the passing game, but who knows?
Yeah. Hey, last Aragon, thank you. Whoop. Thanks for the case. Congrats on the engagement, Tom. Wishing you well. Thank you, last Aragon. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you, because the Romeo Doubs pickup moves the needle a little bit more because they're going to have him for a while. And just I really like Romeo Doubs. I think he's going to be a really nice addition to the Patriots receiving game.
Like there's other teams that would need AJ Brown more than the Patriots right now.
But I think that having AJ Brown there potentially opens up more opportunities for some of their young receivers, which I feel like is kind of also needed. So I don't know, as long as he's commanding some attention, what AJ Brown are you going to get to? Right. So what's the comp? How much are you going to give up for him? And then also, what's the status of AJ Brown?
Yeah.
Is he just really unhappy in Philadelphia? Because I know that we're blaming a lot on the offensive coordinator, but
are you getting the receiver or the literature junkie?
Hey, listen, if you're getting 1,500 yards a season, you could read as many books on the sideline as you want.
I'm not impressed until I see AJ Brown run a route with a book in his hand.
That would be, he has to catch it though.
If that guy can read while running into the end zone, that would be nice. And then his touchdown celebration is just quoting his favorite paragraph from the book.
Yeah, pretty much everybody eats bread.
Oh, God.
Pretty much everybody eats bread.
That's a classic.
I don't know what the trade comp would be. I feel like it's at most a second.
Yeah, I don't know right now.
At most. So again, this would be like a post June 1st thing. But it came out today that Schefter was talking about that it looks like the Patriots are the front runners to potentially get AJ Brown.
Yeah, I think Vrabel should trade for AJ Brown and Derrick Henry. And let's just see what he can do with those two guys that were ripped away from him in Tennessee.
That's fair.
I guess he and Henry left at the same time, right? Were they out at the same time? Can't remember.
It's right around, yeah. Yeah.
Get the band back together.
Get some tool. Yeah, also Aaron Rodgers.
Your dad's old Tool albums? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That makes me feel old.
Yep, getting to that age, buddy.
Robbie.
That's it. No, Viking. Perno was the one who deserved it. So he deserved that 50.
I deserved the $50. So 100%.
He deserved it. So.
I got engaged, 11 years ago. So
it's just retroactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Oh, there you go. Take it back. Draft Pavia and put Young on his shoulders. The speed of Pavia with the accuracy of Young.
And you need to get one giant Panthers trench coat.
That's what I was going to say. It's one giant Panthers trench or one giant jersey that covers them both. Yes.
There you go.
Yes. And Pavia can't see. He's not allowed to use his eyes. That if you're going to use two people, competitive, Bryce just has to be like turn like do a Ratatouille situation, right?
Sure.
Where he's just kind of like pulling
control
on
where he goes. Yeah, I like it.
I think that's what you got to do.
Yeah,
that I would watch. But yeah, now Aaron Rodgers, the Steelers apparently still don't. This was talked about this morning. Still have no idea if Aaron Rodgers is coming back, and so they are rocking.
It wasn't just that, and it's also expected to not tell him before the draft.
No, it's all right. No rush. Will Howard is expected to start right now as their QB1, and we'll see if that changes. That'd be fun, John. That'd be fun.
Yeah, what's interesting with Rodgers is everybody in Pittsburgh believes, I think, that he's coming back. It's like, yeah, Rodgers coming back. We all know it. Why wouldn't he just make that? Why wouldn't it happen already? I believe he's going back too, but why does he insist on dragging it out? And we know he was going to do it. It's not a surprise.
Are you surprised that this
No,
is happening?
I'm not surprised at all.
Okay. Because I was going to say, like, this is.
He's not still debating whether he's going to play or not. He's made up his fucking mind. And now,
do you think somebody waiting for the draft to be like,
so he retires?
Do you think he's just waiting for the draft and going, okay, depending on who you draft,
maybe
I'll decide if I'm coming back.
Maybe. No, he doesn't. He's not up to speed on which college players are good.
No, yeah, that's what Silver, we were just talking about that before. I think the rumor is that the Cardinals are looking to trade down, which makes a bunch of sense, but you just need a trading partner who's going to trade up to that spot. So, and what kind of haul they're going to give up to do so. Like, I would love that for the Cardinals to get as much capital as they can. And even if it goes into next draft, right, the 2027 draft, because I feel like they need to take their time and just rebuild the right way. Like, they have some pieces, like I love Trey McBride, right? And if Harrison Jr. can be that, like, there's pieces that I like, but they got to see some development from some of their younger players, and they don't have a quarterback right now.
Yeah. So, they could also just draft the best available edge at 3 or tackle. That could help them quite a bit.
They could make that defense.
Depends on how far they go down. I think the Cardinals are a team that should be drafting up high, but maybe they trade with the Cowboys. There's one team you can fleece, it might be Dallas.
Just call him. Jerry's like, I'm going to give you our next 6 draft picks. Move up 2 spots. We got this. It's fine. Yep. Yes.
And it's all he goes running back. He gets Jeremiah Love.
I still think he's going to the Titans.
Because I'm doing the reverse Herschel Walker. I'm getting my guy.
if they make a blockbuster trade, I'm gonna just good luck to the Cowboys. Good luck to their fans. It's gonna be an interesting draft. It's gonna be a time. Holy God. I mean, the main event was really good yesterday, but holy God, the amount of ads is insane. And night one was very bad. It was very, very bad. You're averaging 7 minutes a match. I don't know what we're doing. Perna, of course, was watching diligently.
I was watching the ads for sure.
Yeah. That's actually the only time you were watching.
Yeah. As soon as that wrestling came back on, click to another ad.
NHL playoffs, though. Come on now. Come on. Hey, thank you, War Eagle. Last time I can ask this, where do the Bills go? We've been linked to wide receiver, but run defense is ass. I can see them going defensive line or wide receiver. I feel like makes the most amount of. I think it might just come down to what the board is, but they could be picking a wide receiver late. I wouldn't be shocked, but they got DJ Moore, so maybe that gives them the flexibility to just address the defense.
Yeah, I go defensive front if I'm Buffalo.
Yeah, go on the D line and
edge. You want edge? Got to replace those insane Joey Bosa stats, right, Buffalo?
You were even giving credit to Joey Bosa. You were giving him.
He wasn't that good.
You were giving him some love. He wasn't as bad as you thought. That
he played 90% of the season, so good.
Hey,
you deserve it, Buffalo. Yeah. Replacing Von Miller with Joey Bosa. That was your first crime.
No, John. That's that won't be a problem. No, during the season is not when we're gonna get married. No.
Oh, come on, do it on the Super Bowl.
Do it on the Super Bowl. Well, listen, the Super Bowl this year is on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right.
Because Jordan Love is going to win Super Bowl MVP.
No.
Yes.
Not in today's economy.
No, that's next year's economy. Just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go, Stress. Watching GPS
I
Live.
forgot. Oh, yeah. They added Bradley Chubb, the Bills, didn't they? They got Chubb. Yes. So maybe it's defensive line. Huh. I don't know.
I think DL. Yeah, I think you go on the DL.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. I think, again, you go for the best player available. That's how, you should be drafting. But you've given yourself at least a little bit of flexibility. But I'm not super confident in that wide receiver room. I think DJ Moore, I'm happy that he's there. But yeah, I just saw that he just re-signed a deal with the Chiefs. It's a 1-year deal. It was 5 minutes ago. Okay.
Yeah, they could go. Bills could go linebacker too.
You're in there.
They could get Rodriguez.
Maybe they could. Yeah. No, it's gonna be. I'm very curious how many trades there's gonna be on the opening night. There's a bunch of teams without a first round draft pick. We'll see if any of them sneak back in. But yeah, man, it's a weird build to this draft. But I think it's also. There's a lot of unpredictability, which makes it fun. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens. But, yeah, I mean, I think that's what we have for right? Because Trent Williams.
I hope Fernando Mendoza falls to the 5th round of the draft. That's all I can say.
You think that's going to happen?
I'm going to hope.
Oh, by the way, that was the other one. Sorry. So apparently the Giants on Kayvon Thibodeau. So they've been getting trade calls apparently for the last few months. But they are considered less likely to trade him following sending Dexter Lawrence to the Bengals. So he's playing on his 5th-year option right now. He's getting a little less than $15 million.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they're going to get rid of Thibodeau after they just got rid of Lawrence. I don't think so. But then he's going to have a good year and then potentially get a payday.
Yeah, Thibodeau's got to have a great year to get a payday.
Lions will take that spot from the Cardinals. Lions going to be moving up that much?
Oh, wow. Up to number 3 for the Lions? Now that would be a shockwave.
That'd be a big splash. That'd be a crazy one. That'd be pretty nuts. Chargers, Rams on Valentine's Day. I prefer it to be
the Chargers in the Super Bowl on Valentine's Day. I don't believe that.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Perna, what do you got coming out this week, bud? Or today?
We got a lot of videos in the works. Probably I'll have a Dexter Lawrence thing up. I know it's a little late, but that's what I'll probably do. But we got a video. I shot a couple videos at the end of last week. Shedeur Sanders, Heisman winners, and how they actually pan out in the NFL. And then maybe a draft for dummies if we get to it. I don't know. A lot. Just watch my channel every second.
Even if there's nothing.
Who knows what we're doing? Not me.
I guess Shibs.
What about you, Tom? What are you doing? What do you got?
I have to do a bunch of filming today. Tomorrow, I'm probably just going to have like a prospect video, just a bunch of names that the Packers could likely, that Packers would likely target. Wednesday will be a night of too many mock drafts. I'll be streaming night 1 of the draft. I'll be streaming night 2 of the draft. There'll be videos that'll be coming out for the Packers draft. There'll be every fan's reaction to round 1. There's going to be stuff every day for the draft. So stay tuned. It's going to be a crazy time. This will be a good time. It's draft week, baby. We made it. Well, folks, appreciate the hell out of you. We'll see you on Wednesday, the night before the 2026 NFL draft. But thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And this is GPS. And you have been navigated.
And you reached your destination.
Rocket Max. Where are we?
What does this mean? The hell does that mean?
If you changed who you were, Perna, I would. If
Not
you
the
just changed everything about yourself, they would. What does that mean? I don't know.